Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303. Introducing one co-host with more nuggets than Chick-fil-A, Nick Morahan. Executive producer until we find someone better, Eric Washington. Nobody really knows what he does around here, Nevada Putnam. And now, the single greatest thing to happen to hosting in history, Jermaine Antonio Colon Mendez. On with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303, episode 280. Today's episode, we'll get into a pop culture pick'em, top 5 Redheads. We'll get into a blind 5. We'll also review head-to-head, and we'll get into the NFL Week 6 review and Week 7 preview. We may dabble a little bit on the postseason, but bottom line up front, fuck the Dodgers. How you doing this evening, Nevada?
I'm doing well. If you want to refer to me as champ for the rest of the year, you can. We had a citywide softball tournament yesterday. Our team went 3-0, and we're the first inaugural champs of the citywide departments. So not a big deal, but your boy went 500, scored a few runs, took one off the chest. It's a pretty good day.
You're not supposed to catch it?
I got it with my right tit. Yep. One hopped it right into the tit.
So what you're saying is the Rockies will come calling any second now.
I'm just saying I may be on the podcast list come March, April.
How you doing this evening, Eric?
Doing good, man. Fun weekend. Had some friends in town. To all the roomies out there, send some prayers up for a regular listener, our boy Seamus. I'm not gonna say what, but just send some prayers up for the boy. Get well soon, brother.
He's in his Nick Chubb season.
Be squatting 600 in no time.
Yep. I don't have any quick questions today. Anyone else have a quick question? Anything on their burning desires? Who's the next coach to get fired in the NFL?
Nick Sirianni. Not that I want that. Let me be very clear about that.
Yeah, he wouldn't be the next. He's above 500, Eric.
So
why would you say I don't want that? But that's the first name that you want.
The fallout is coming quick, dude.
How about we pick somebody who has one win? I don't know. Maybe that'd be probably more amicable.
Someone in northern Florida, perhaps.
Yeah, Doug Peterson, Dennis Allen.
Poor Doug,
yeah.
dude.
Trying to think who else is on the hot seat right now.
You may have to start looking at Antonio Pierce here.
Really? His best player at requested a trade, and my mans can't get it.
What about the defense, though? Devontae don't play defense.
Isn't Mad Max hurt?
I can't remember if he played yesterday or not.
The report that came out that said they wouldn't trade multiple firsts, they wouldn't trade Max for multiple firsts is silly. Yes or no?
It's silly. I mean, multiple is in 2 or 3, 4?
I don't know. Multiple is a minimum of 2.
Yeah, Max played yesterday.
Yeah,
Got half a sack.
And they played Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh got shellacked back-to-back weeks.
It's a legit offense, though.
So I don't know if it'll be the OC or if it'll be the head coach, but the Browns have failed to score over 17 points this season. And I know they got the shit into the deal with Deshaun forgetting how to play football, but maybe Stefanski's next. I don't know.
Could be. I doubt that you fire the coach of the year the very next year. That's pretty fucking insane.
I'm just saying they can't get any offense going, man. They got to do something.
Yeah, change your quarterback.
That would help tremendously.
I understand that he gets paid some god-awful amount every year, fully guaranteed, but you're going to pay him regardless. So would you rather pay him to sit there and you can possibly win games, or keep paying him to throw less than 200 yards a game, throw picks, get sacked multiple times? I don't know. Me personally, I'd try to see what the bench has. You're stuck either way financially, so maybe try to win some games out of it.
Yeah. We'll see. They played the Eagles yesterday, so it's like the first time I've sat and watched an actual Browns entire game, and not that the Eagles were impressive, but the Browns were just bad, man. Just bad.
I would say Nick Chubb coming back would help, but like defenses don't have to play against Deshaun. They can load up the box as much as they want because they know Deshaun ain't going to beat them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Browns are in a rough one. Rough one.
Who else is having shitty coaching right now?
Yeah, that's a grind. There's a lot of bad coaching right now.
I'd say the Titans, but that's a rookie coach, so you gotta give him a pass on that for now.
Oh no, I guess not. I was gonna say the Cowboys, but they're not gonna fire McCarthy. Not yet.
Well, his deal is up at the end of the year, so
yeah, just write it out and get a new coach.
Yeah. Dayball? Do you go with Dayball in New York?
Hell no. He's won 3 games with Daniel Jones at quarterback. The fuck we talking about?
I'm just throwing names out there. I'm not saying you do it. No.
Nah, dude, he's coaching his ass off. 2 games without Neighbors, and he's still putting up dubs. He made the playoffs with Daniel Jones before. He won a playoff game.
He's won 2 this year, but yeah.
I mean, that's 2 more than we thought they'd win.
Probably at this point of the year, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and if his kicker doesn't get hurt, they beat the Commanders, which everyone is in love with right now. Everyone forgets about that. They couldn't kick a field goal, so they lost that game. And, I mean, yesterday, I don't know really what to say. Daniel Jones sucks in prime time. But Brian Daboll is a good coach. He has them competing.
Is Daniel Jones the new Kirk Cousins of primetime?
Yeah, pretty much.
Has Kirk Cousins shaken off the primetime Cousins curse?
Yeah, absolutely. He's won like his last 3 or 4. Maybe not in a row, but he's like 5-6 in his last 6, or like 4-5 in his last 5, or something like that.
He won his last primetime game.
Won his last 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he played 2 this year already.
Fair enough.
He beat the Bucks on Thursday Night Football.
Oh, Thursday. I don't know why I don't consider Thursday prime time, but I get what you're saying. It's the only one on the television, so it makes it prime.
It's also the prime hour of prime time. Just, shoot from the hip, I guess.
Yeah.
Dennis Allen's got to go. That's that moral of the story. I was hoping you guys would say him. The defense is brutal. We haven't been able to stop a tight end in 10 years. It's unbelievable.
I've been on the
rushing yards yesterday.
And now we can't stop the run. No, I mean,
used to stop the run well.
We're criminally injured, and it's fucking crazy. But, dog, I mean, people are just running wide open. We gave up 100 yards to the ghost of Juju Smith-Schuster.
The same Juju?
We made Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker. Sean, who nobody knows about unless you're a deep dynasty fantasy player, Tucker. Both of them had 100 yards.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield had 3 interceptions, and we got beat by 20-something points. No, that's probably more an offense thing, but still.
Yeah. I mean, I could have told you Dennis Allen last year. I think I was saying last year Dennis Allen shouldn't be the head coach. He's a fine DC, but that's about it.
I'm not even sure he's a fine DC anymore. And he has the same problems. He never fixes them. I'm at the point where Dennis Allen coaches a phenomenal secondary.
Yeah.
Except for yesterday.
3 interceptions?
3 picks. They shut down.
Yeah, okay. So 3 interceptions is
I know, but Godwin did cook you guys pretty well.
How many he cooked him because we were trying to stop the goddamn run that we couldn't stop. It's 3 interceptions. How many games this year are a team's going to have 3 interceptions? You can't say that that's not a good secondary performance. We had one guy go off. We gave up 320 something yards on the ground. Like, what did Baker Mayfield end with? 240?
He's at 326, if I'm not mistaken.
326?
I have it right here.
Oh, he must have thrown to the running backs. That's right.
Yep, Tampa.
Yeah, 325. That's because Sean Tucker had 3 for 56.
Yeah,
Buck Irving had 2 for 24.
Godwin had 11 for 125. Everybody else was 2-3 catches.
Yeah. We quit at the end. Mike Evans continues to get locked up, though. Fucking bum diddly-umski.
No fights, though.
No, well, he got thrown. He got hurt. Him and Olave both left the game early, if I'm not mistaken.
Soft guys. Jeez, come on.
Let's get into the blind 5 here, Nevada. Fucking coaches. Top 5 pick, though. Saints, we're looking good, baby. Sean Payton's gonna come in this week and get Dennis Allen fired mid-season, dude. It's gonna be fucking wild, dog. We're about to get waxed on Thursday, big fella. Speaking of Nevada, what are we doing? We putting money on it? What are we doing? Bet, jersey, something?
Yeah, whatever you wanna. We can figure it out off the line. Dang. Unless you got something on your mind right now that you want to put out there.
Just saying, we'll think about it while we're recording, but we got to give something on the air so the listeners know what to watch for Thursday.
Okay, got it.
3.
All right. First one is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh, scary as fuck movies. I'm scary as fuck, boy. I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's see. Is it slasher films with obscure weapons?
That'd be a hell of a category. Maybe we'll have to add that
one. Films loosely based on a true story. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like that one, but I'm gonna go 4. Put Leatherhead at 4. Also, I try to hedge. You know what I mean? I might like this better than the other ones, but who fucking knows?
Next up is V for Vendetta.
Oh, absolutely banger of a movie, dude. Let's go number 2 there. Man, everything he says in that movie is so prophetic in today's day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking unbelievable. I should probably have put that 1. Shout out comic books, baby.
Next up will be
Meryl Streep.
Next up will be The Strangers.
Oh,
movies where people kill you with a mask on.
That's a fucking awesome movie as well.
Mask.
Have you seen this? Have you seen the second one yet? Is the second one out already?
That'd be the third one, the prequel. They had a sequel, which wasn't as good.
Strangers 2 has already been out.
Yeah.
Oh, 2018. God damn.
But there's the third one that came out this year. I haven't seen it yet, but
is it called The Strangers Chapter 1?
Probably so.
4.6 out of 10.
Yeah. Well.
Oh man, they're fucking this up, man. The first one was so good.
Yeah.
The killers had 1 line of dialogue.
Yeah. Why are you doing this to us?
Because you were home. Get your shit pushed in, baby girl. Strangers, we'll put that number 3. That's a good film, though.
3. Okay.
It's something with masks because V for Vendetta isn't really scary.
He kills
he kills corrupt politicians, though. And he saves, like, the good person.
Still kill people. I'm just saying masked killers. That's all. That's it.
Nah, it's not killing if it's politicians. They're not people.
The next one is going to be The Mask.
Oh, 5 easily.
Yeah, no, Jermaine doesn't like that one.
No, it's a good film, but it's not better than these. The original Mask with Jim Carrey, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's not better than those 3 films, though. You gotta remove the kid nostalgia, big fella.
And then your number 1 pick in this blind 5 is going to be The Man in the Iron Mask.
Oh, flawless list. This list is perfection. That movie is fucking awesome. I should go watch it again. I don't know. It seems a little obvious, but what Eric said is the category.
Yeah, pretty close, but yeah, main character mask movies.
Main character mask movies had nothing to do with killing. we were so sure it was killing because of the horror films.
Well, people die in every of those movies, dude.
The Mask?
Yeah. The Mask kills people.
Cartoon violence?
A whole person?
That's not real.
He does flush a guy down a pool.
Nah, he pulls out the big fucking machine guns and shoots people. In the what is it? Not like they're in the dance kind of hall.
They're like the Coco Bannon or whatever it was.
Yeah. He pulls out the big ass machine guns and starts shooting those motherfuckers. Yeah. That movie's good. The second one is god fucking awful.
Oh yeah, Son of Mask.
Didn't need to be made, but the first one was very good. There's a reason why it has so many spin-offs.
So here's a question for you guys: which is the worst sequel, Son of the Mask or Dumb and Dumber 2?
Oh,
and not the original actors in Dumb and Dumber, the redo
with younger
sequel.
Actors,
I think is it Dumb and Dumberer or something like that?
Because there's one called Dumb and Dumber 2, like TOO.
Right. I think that was with the Jim Carrey again.
Okay, so we're looking for Dumb.
I think Dumb and Dumberer.
I think that's what it's called. Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd.
Yeah.
And that one's pretty bad, but it can't be worse than that Son of the Mask movie. Hold on, that's a 3.4 on IMDb. That's the Dumb and Dumber. that's really low, dude. 2.3 for the Son of Mask.
Oh boy.
Yeah, dude, Son of Mask is that bad. It's like, and it had that weird fucking dude who was kind of big for like 5 years in the 2000s. Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah,
that dude was weird. He sucked. He was only good. Wait, what was the one he was in? Was he Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yeah,
that was good, and that was about it.
Man, 2.3.
Malibu's Most Wanted is hysterical. Easily quotable film too.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
It's fucking ridiculous, and it does play into a lot of stereotypes, but it's funny as hell. And the cast in it is fire. Taye Diggs, Regina Hall, Anthony Anderson, Damian Wayans, Blair Underwood. Never knew that guy's real name. That guy's like in every black movie, though. You know what I'm talking about, Eric?
I know who Blair Underwood is.
I never knew that guy's name, dude. Terry Crews is in it. Yeah.
Black Hollywood's in it.
Black Hollywood, yeah. And
minus Denzel, because he's just Hollywood.
And they had what's his name? The dude from Harold and Kumar. Yeah, no, that was
Kumar?
Dude. That was I'm not sure who's Harold and who's Kumar. That might be a little racist to say out loud, but
it's an obvious one, dude.
His real name is Kumar?
No. I'm just saying Kumar's an Indian name, so the Indian actor plays that guy.
Aren't they both Indian?
No, the other one's Asian. Well,
it's
I mean,
some
people
thing.
say Indians are Asian, but
Cal
Penn, and then the other homie, I forget his name.
John Cho.
John Cho, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So that was kind of racist, I guess. Dude, Snoop Dogg is in that? Dude, I'm so sick of Snoop Dogg.
I'm sure Kevin Hart's in it too.
Dude, nah, I don't have a magnifying glass. I'm so sick of Snoop Dogg. This might be a pretty unnecessary take, but if like I got breaking news, Snoop Dogg passed away today, I don't think I'd be sad. He's just everywhere. The dude was everywhere at the Olympics.
He's been covering the Olympics like the last 2 or 3 of them.
Dude,
I don't get why he does, but he does.
It was obnoxious. I'm just over Snoop Dogg.
Didn't he make, was it $250 a day at the Olympics? It was something absurd.
$250 a day?
$250K.
Oh, okay. So see, I don't live in that tax bracket, so I don't assume K when someone says 250. Homie legit said 250. I was like, $250 is not a lot, Nevada.
So he made $9 million for his appearances. It was $500K a day plus expenses.
Oh my God!
Special correspondent.
How much was his weed bill? Expenses. My man's he comped hella weed. They're like, nobody can say you didn't smoke that, sir. I'd be like, do you know who I am? I'm Snoop Dogg, bro.
Man, the dude got paid $9 million to go around and watch Olympics and then show up on TV for what, 10, 15 minutes a day?
It wasn't much. It was enough to annoy me.
It was him and Kevin Hart again, right?
What's that?
I don't
remember. It was him and Kevin Hart again this time, or did they switch it up? It was somebody else.
I don't remember seeing Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. They did the one. I don't know, maybe the one right before these last Olympics when the horse comes out and Snoop Dogg's like, "Oh shit, the horse is crip walking." You guys ever seen that?
Wasn't Snoop Dogg at the? I have seen that. By the way, wasn't Snoop Dogg at the roast of Tom Brady?
Yeah,
bro. I'm so sick of Snoop Dogg. Like, there's not going to be any bit of sadness. It's just like, oh, finally, I don't have to see Snoop Dogg anymore.
So harsh, but all right.
He's not that good.
At what?
Anything.
Apparently, he is. Worth like
I did see last week.
You could be worth a lot of money and not be good at anything. Ask Paris Hilton.
He got his murdered
hotels, brother.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't. She was disowned.
What? Her family kicked her out?
Yes. That's why she made the television show. She played dumb just to build a persona and get money back. And now she's worth like $300 million again.
I don't know what to say, dude.
Wouldn't you act dumb?
I'm not worth $300 million.
Yeah, there you go.
You're just not publicly dumb.
Or good,
Eric, they can't create a TV show around you napping for 17 hours.
It'd be ASMR, dude. Just me snoring. People would be like, "Oh my god!"
All right, Eric. This is week 2 of your show. What are we doing today? I don't know. I'll probably sit around in the house.
Feel like taking a nap.
I'll nap again after eating.
They pay you per word said. $0 a day earned.
Garrett, didn't you make millions off that? Like, no, I don't know.
I didn't play my cards right.
Never clicked.
All right, let's go through head to head.
All right, boom. All right, so last week.
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, pretty much the same as the last few weeks.
Eric, hold on before you keep going. Eric was like, "What?" We're reacting to the screen he just shared, and he looked over like, "What happened?"
This is I would go, whoa, if there was more than 2 wins in a week. But, yeah, so we basically went 1-11 as a group. Jermaine went 1-2. He hit on a Joe Mixon, A.J. Brown, and last-minute Amon-Ra touchdown. That was plus 1109. A beautiful bet.
Let's go, baby.
Puts him at 28.95, down 16.75 units. He jumped into second place there. As far as units. Nick, 0-3 per usual. 15, 107-1, down 48.36.
He is the Chicago White Sox of this head-to-head.
This is unbelievable, dude. At a certain point in time, you should put a streak together. Statistically speaking,
he has multiple 10+ losing streaks.
Statistically speaking, he should pick 1 or 2 winners by now.
Yeah.
Homie has, hold on, he's 16 plus 107.
He averages less than one. Well, just over 1 correct bet a month. That's where we're at.
123 bets. He's had 123 opportunities. And he's guessed correctly 15 times. I'm not saying I'm doing much better, but big fella, dog, I'm getting close to doubling you, and I've been shit all year.
So the way I like to look at it is I messed up when we started on week 1 when I didn't include the giving you your 1 back. So even if I did do it properly, Nick is still the only one that's in the negative as far as units. Like, it's just god awful, man. And he says he tries. I don't believe him.
No, he tries the most out of all of us. My man's has got stats, trackers, models. Like, he's in the weeds, and he just.
Sometimes you got to stop putting parlays and just put one.
That's what I have told him, and he said no. He looked at me like I was being disrespectful, dude. Like, Nevada is 21 units below him.
It's unbelievable. All right, Nevada went 0-3, 37 and 86, down 27.86 units. I went 0-3 as well, 32 and 91 on the season, down or up 5.28 units.
What's the name of that race? Bank of America. Roval? Is that an acronym for something, Nevada?
No, it's partial racetrack, partial oval for NASCAR. So they call it the Roval. Okay.
I was wondering where they got that, because I was like, that's clearly something, means something. Racetrack oval. That's so stupid.
I honestly thought it was Royal, and it was misspelled, but turned out it wasn't.
Yeah. It's goofy, but
I mean, at least it has some sort of meaning. But I was like, Roval. Roval sounds like something you give a dog.
When you want your cup of Roval there, buddy?
That's tofu ravioli.
Oh God,
that sounds pretty gross. I ain't gonna lie. Today's order is Eric, Nevada, Jermaine. We're going to get into top 5 redheads. Could be fictional, could be real life. But since we opened it up to real life, I pretty much went real life.
All right. Today's order is me, Nevada, Jermaine. I'm going to start us off
said that.
I know. I'm just reiterating. I'm going to start
For those of you that aren't aware, the order is going to be Eric, myself, and then Jermaine.
I was just rolling into it, boys.
Chuck
sorry. Norris.
Who?
Chuck Norris.
Sorry, dude. We were still talking. We couldn't hear you. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is a great 101, by the way.
Didn't even cross my mind. Yeah, that's a solid pick right there.
Well, I went all women because I don't hate women.
This one's going to be a little bit specific, but I'm going to go Lindsay Lohan, specifically Mean Girls Lindsay Lohan.
The sweet spot of her career.
Yep. The peak of her career right there.
I put her on my list because I was like, we all fucked with Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm more of a fan of Parent Trap Lindsay Lohan. She killed that movie.
Oh, no doubt.
I used to love that. My little brother made me watch that film, and I was like, yo, this is actually a pretty legit film. This was good. He watched that into the goddamn grave, though.
For the longest time, I thought they were twins. And it turns out, no, she just, however they do their movie magic, which in reality, there's only, 1 or 2 scenes where she's actually a double?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. That's usually how they film those movies. You always see the back of someone's head. I'll take Emma Stone. Nice pick. Emma Stone, 103. Everyone's favorite, I'm guessing. And man, let's see. Who am I gonna go here? Give me Allison Hannigan. I chose funny for the 1 and 2. What can I say?
For the second pick, I'm going to go with Isla Fisher.
Continuing the funny trend.
Yep.
Although she's also kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah.
She plays crazy very well. I don't know if she's crazy in real life, but fuck me, I think she is.
It comes very naturally to her.
Yeah, a little too naturally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Since apparently I hate women, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with Julia Roberts in Pretty Women.
Look at him now. Is he actually picking a girl because he likes them, or just because he has same face?
And then I'm gonna go with. Man, this is tough. Alexi Lawless.
What? The swashbuckling pirate himself?
Yes, sir.
That's so funny because all he does is talk shit about him in the soccer chat. It's fucking ridiculous.
Badass redhead, though, dude.
You know you don't like him. Like, what are we?
This isn't. This is top 5 redheads, not top 5 redheads I like.
This is your top 5 redheads, Eric. That's how every pop culture pick'em is.
Nah. Go ahead, man.
Because if we were going based on top everything, all your lists have been shit. Man.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What do I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Shocker.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Ellie Kemper.
Who the fuck?
She was ended up being the receptionist on The Office.
Is it Kipper or Kemper?
Kemper. Ellie Kemper.
Kemper?
Yes.
Oh. And she's the one that falls in love with what's his name?
No.
John Krasinski?
No.
Wasn't she the receptionist?
No,
She was, but it's like the new receptionist.
Yeah, after she gets pregnant.
Oh, I think I know who you guys are talking about. Yeah.
She's the redhead.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. She's pretty hot. And she's pretty funny. So I did not know that was her name, though. I'm going to take Sophie Turner here.
Solid pick.
And I'm going to round it out with Gillian Anderson. X-Files, baby.
Let's see here. So with Ellie, I'm going to go with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Damn. Excellent choice, too.
I figured she was on your list there, Eric.
She changed. She completely. No, wait, she's not in. Is she in Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she completely changed that series for me, dude. I'm gonna go with Brian Scalabrine. And I guess my first childhood crush, Kate Winslet from the Titanic.
Paint me like one of your French models. Man, should I go Andy Dalton just to troll Nick? That'll be an honorable mention. I'm going to go with Kate Mara.
Kate Mara. I can't believe this.
Mara.
I can't believe this chick is still on the board.
Is it start with a J?
Yeah.
If it's who I think it is, she's at the top of my list, and it was just a mental error. She would have been like already picked.
I'm sitting here like I was for sure thinking she was gonna go, and then you took Julia Roberts before her. I was like, damn, I'm gonna use Julia Roberts stand, but my boy is slipping. Jessica Chastain is here, dude.
Oh, yep.
That 5th round pick, Jessica Chastain. Lock it up, boys. Another PCP win for your boy. Jesus. Ridiculous. That's what you get for fucking around with Alexi goddamn
My list wins in a fight, dog. That's all that matters.
Is that really all that matters?
Everybody's ass up there, dude. At 85 years old.
He can't hit women, dude, so I'm instantly winning.
No. We live in a new world, dude. Equalism.
Equalism?
Yeah.
Equalism.
Equality?
No, equalism.
Sounds like a knockoff of Equal sweetener packets, dude. Honorable mentions, I got Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Ginger Spice.
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Florence Welsh.
No.
You said no?
No.
Evan Rachel Wood. And Kim Possible.
Jessica Rabbit. Is she redhead?
Eric, you know the answer to that.
I never really watched it, but I think she is.
So how the
you never
fuck
watched it?
how are you picking someone you never
No, it's
watched?
just honorable mention. Like, I think she's a redhead.
You're picking an honorable mention you don't even know. That's what I don't understand.
Molly Ringwald?
Dude, if you're picking Molly Ringwald over Florence Welch, you're crazy, bro.
Dude, she's the leader of the Brat Pack.
That means zero to me. Who gives a fuck about the Brat Pack?
It's the entire new age of Hollywood, dude. They welcomed in that old 80s Brat Pack thing, dude. They changed
Oh, so they're the one who made it all about pedophilia?
I mean, I don't know why you always got to go there, but
Because they're all in it. Oh, every single one
I'm
of them.
pretty
Those
sure
fuckers.
there's pedophilia around before then, bro.
I'm guaranteeing it. I'm just saying the Brat Pack ushered in this new age. They said, "What up, Jeffrey Epstein?" If that is your real name. Excellent way to get demonetized, by the way. Since we're here, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh boy, I was going to run through this list real quick. It was top 5 redheads. I went first. I had Chuck Norris, Julia Roberts, Alexi Lalas, Brian Scalabrine, and Kate Winslet. Nevada had Lindsay Lohan, Isla Fisher, Ellie Kemper, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Kate Mara. Jermaine had Emma Stone, Allison Hannigan, Sophie Turner, Gillian Anderson, and Jessica Chastain.
Dub City Jones, y'all got smoked.
That Chastain pick's a solid cap to that list.
Absolutely. I was bummed that Bryce Dallas Howard got scooped up, but I went 4 picks before I got there. So I had to give my girl Allison Hannigan some love. American Pie, How I Met Your Mother. Underrated.
Yeah. Not for me, but I can't knock it. I can see the allure. But Andy Dalton, on the other hand, my lord,
he can score me 20 points a week.
Oh yeah,
bro, the interception he threw. I was like, Andy, what are you looking at? The cornerback ran that route. He was in front of the wide receiver the whole time. Where did you think that football was going to go?
The one at the end of the fourth.
Well, I don't know what time it was at, but it was closer to the end of the game, so probably AJ Terrell.
Yeah, I think that was the last one.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he ran the route for your boy. I just couldn't believe it, dude. Anyways,
Panther's gonna Panther.
Fucking Andy Dalton. Go lose your job real quick with throws like that.
Yeah.
Does Bryce Young start again this year?
Yes.
I think so too.
Trade him.
All right, NFL Week 6 takeaways. Eric, what's your first?
Oh man, hold on. Give me a second.
And Nevada, what's your first?
Kind of mentioned it at the top of the show, but Dougie P is done in Jacksonville. Even the last couple of weeks, you can just hear in his pressers, he just sounds defeated. So, Dougie P, fill out some help wanted posters because you're going to be out of a job pretty soon.
Yeah, but he'll be lighting his cigars with $100 bills. He'll be all right.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be doing the exact same thing.
Now, to follow that up before we move into the next takeaway, is he mid-season or is he going to ride it out to the end and then they fire him?
I would say, let's see. Let me see when their bye week is.
Yeah, you got to look at their schedule for that. Because if they can eke out a couple more wins here. Oh, they got the Patriots, dude, on Sunday.
So they got 5 more games.
That game, though.
They got 5 more games till bye week, which will be week 12. And they, oh boy, they might go 1-4. Their next 5 are the Pats, home for the Packers, at Philly, home for the Vikings, and then in Detroit before going on their bye.
Bro, and then they have Texans, Titans, Jets, Raiders, Titans, Colts. They'll win a couple. I don't know if this team gets 4 wins.
Yeah, I was going to say 5 tops.
4 is like they'll get to 4. I think they can get a win against the Titans.
They'll probably split the Titans.
They'll probably nick the Patriots and upset the Colts at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, Doug P. All right, Eric, what's your takeaway?
I guess I'm just gonna roll with. I think the Patriots may have done it again. Drake May looked really nice. I know they got lost 41-21, but he 20 for 33, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns. He looked good. He looked like he's gonna be a good quarterback.
I love how everyone gives me. And look, I'm not disagreeing with the point, by the way. I just love how everyone gives me the Drake May stats and conveniently leaves out 2 interceptions, 1 fumble, 4 sacks. It's like
his first game.
I said I'm not disagreeing, but when people give you the stats, it's like only positives, and it's like, yo, he also had 3 turnovers to those 3 touchdowns and got sacked 4 times. To be expected, he's going to get sacked a fuck ton with this offensive line, which I know everyone's just like, they should have started him sooner. I was like, yo, I think he's going to be fine if he just doesn't start until all year. If he doesn't start all year, he'll be fine. Jordan Love has proved it. I mean, I really think we need to quick update from Nevada. What happened in the baseball game?
Mets Dodgers game 1. Yeah, game 1. Mets are up 6-0 top 2 after a grand slam.
Boo.
Wait. I thought the Dodgers whooped that ass yesterday. 9-0. Did they not?
Yeah, they won yesterday.
Yeah,
9-0.
Shohei and crew whooped that ass yesterday.
Yeah, they went bananas yesterday.
This is game 2.
Yeah, I was looking at Saturday. My bad.
I was real confused because I turned that baseball game off because I was like, oh, Mets, they don't got it, dude.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, game 2.
All right, bet.
So Mets are exacting some revenge right now.
All right, you guys got any other takeaways?
The NFC North is going to have 3 playoff teams.
Nah.
All right, that's a pretty safe takeaway. I like that.
Lions
You said nah.
Lions are going to crumble without Aiden Hutchinson. Bears are garbage. Vikings will go 15-2, lose in the first round, their first playoff game, and the Packers will be in the NFC Championship. Did I get
So
that
you're
right?
saying 2 go to the playoffs?
Yeah, 2 go to the playoffs.
I don't know what you were trying to get right, big fella.
Not 3-2. 2 are going to the playoffs.
You're saying 2 go to the playoffs, and somehow Detroit's going to crumble.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're.
They feel the pressure now, man.
What?
Yeah, dude.
They just put 49 up on Dallas. It's the most
Me,
points.
you, and Nick can go out there and put
That's
up
the
49
most points ever scored on Dallas at home since Jerry Jones has bought the team.
They're not even trying to play football. They don't even care.
What are you talking about? They don't care.
They didn't look like they cared. They put Cooper Rush in with like 9 minutes left in the fourth. Dude.
That's because they scored
you write
9 points.
You write it out and you try to come back.
No, you don't. You even said on the couch yesterday they should pull him.
Bunch of bitches is what they are.
They scored 9 points. Dak ain't doing nothing. Even the best garbage time quarterback in the NFL was not getting them back in that game. Fucking Dakota. Look, the NFC East is stupid, and Dallas is going to end up with a top 10 pick.
That don't blow.
That's my top takeaway. Dallas is a great drafting team, so you know that's not true.
My preseason predictions coming to fruition. Mike McCarthy out, Dion in, Shador Sanders in at QB. 8th overall pick.
I so fucking hope so, dude. It'd be so wild. The circus around Dallas would be amazing. Would be amazing. Who takes Dak, though? Who are you trading Dak to?
Miami.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's a great choice. Miami has Tua.
They have half of a quarterback.
Brock Purdy's
I'm just naming places where he could go be better than what they currently have.
Not Brock Purdy.
He'd be better than Purdy.
No, absolutely not.
He should go to Minnesota. Actually, be fun. He already loses in the playoffs regularly, so he fit in perfectly with the Minnesota Vikings.
He can go to the Giants.
Brock Purdy made it to the Super Bowl. He's already better than Dak.
Actually, the Titans. Titans need a quarterback too.
Ooh, Titans is interesting. Him, Calvin Ridley.
Y'all see Calvin really bitching about not getting the football?
Tony Pollard. Yeah, he's a wide receiver. What'd you expect? Like they all bitch
I dropped the 5 that were thrown at me, but you got to throw them to me earlier so I can warm up. Sit your ass down. Go gamble somewhere.
I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah,
but
he was like, you got to get me involved earlier in the game. We got to be warm. Okay. Your job
Yeah,
is
it's
to do
called
one
warm-ups.
thing, sir. Catch a fucking football. That's
Dude,
what your job
on
is.
the sideline, go put some balls in the jug machine or have someone throw it to you. What are you doing? Calvin really is an idiot, though. I agree with that.
Jeez.
I'm trying to think. The Jets are interesting
No. It's a very interesting team.
because
Yeah.
everyone says Aaron Rodgers is washed. So
It is washed, dude.
okay, so then
We're gonna find out
why
tonight.
did you say no as soon as I said the Jets?
Arizona Cardinals?
Kyler Murray is good. What are you talking about?
He's small.
What does that have to do with anything?
You want on the Saints?
Saints have Spencer Rattler? Question mark? Question mark?
I'd rather have
Could be
Spencer
the-
Rattler than $60 million on the book.
I'd much rather run it with Spencer, dog. Let's see what we got, dude.
Honestly, Pittsburgh, Miami, and Minnesota make the most sense to me.
I don't think Tua's going anywhere. Everyone
Minnesota
seems.
has JJ.
Oh, I keep forgetting they drafted that guy. Well,
I thought you were just talking shit about Minnesota.
No.
'cause Shay would
Honestly,
listen.
but honestly, like Dak with JJ and Jordan Addison, and
Dak's a good quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
So I agree. He would eat up
Destroy
there for
them,
sure.
yeah.
All they would need is a running back.
but then that division would be bonkers.
But they got rid of Kirk to avoid paying a quarterback that much money. So they're not.
Yeah, but this
What
is-
happens with Sam Darnold? What happens if Sam Darnold wins 2 playoff games?
He'll be the Titans quarterback next year.
Should they for sure run it back with JJ McCarthy?
Either that or they get Dak, yeah. But it's gonna be JJ McCarthy.
Why, if Sam Darnold wins 2 playoff games, why would they move on from him to go get Dak?
I don't know.
Because to get Dak, I thought we were going JJ.
No, but
Yeah,
I think they want to run it with McCarthy, right?
If you win 2 playoff games with Sam Darnold, I'm sitting McCarthy. Like I'm paying
Well,
Sam Darnold.
yeah,
I just won twice with him.
The Jets made it to 2 AFC championships with Mark Sanchez, right?
Okay.
They didn't keep him.
That's because Mark Sanchez wasn't good. Sam Darnold is leading the league right now in fucking MVP,
I'm talking
basically.
solely about winning playoff games. Mark Sanchez went in there and won 2 playoff games.
Okay. Tim Tebow won a playoff game. That's what you're comparing Mark
Michael should
Sanchez
never
to.
cut him, dude. Their franchise would be a
You're
totally different place if they hadn't
crazy.
moved him.
You're
I
crazy.
think if Sam Darnold wins 2 playoff games this year, I think that is more so validation that Kevin O'Connell is the guy to develop JJ McCarthy, and they want him to take the helm. Not so much on Sam Darnold, but more so saying that Kevin O'Connell is the perfect guy for JJ's development.
So you develop Sam Darnold and let him walk, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, as it sits, they win 2 playoff games. That means
You-
they win the Super Bowl, right?
You've seen what Sam
they
Darnold
got
has
a
done
bye.
until he got to Minnesota. I think that's the true Sam Darnold.
The same thing could be said for Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield, who are now torching the league.
Because this is specifically about Kevin O'Connell. Everybody says he's this quarterback whisperer, and he is showing that this year.
Yes.
So why would you not take your highly touted, what was he, 5th overall pick or whatever, and JJ McCarthy?
Because you found a quarterback who was also a top 5 pick in the NFL. So you have a kid with talent already who has proven he can run the system and win ball games. Why would you get rid of that?
So if that's
You're
what you
gonna
go
get
with,
rid of winning to for the what if? What happens if JJ McCarthy is worse than Sam Darnold and Sam Darnold's on another team playing well?
Can I ask a question?
again, I think that's where we're saying that or at least that I'm saying, Kevin O'Connell is that guy for JJ.
I don't know how you get rid of proven, but go ahead, Eric.
So for the Sam Darnold thing, right? What was his pick? He was like 3, 2?
I think he was number 4 overall.
Okay,
Let me make
so
sense.
there's a structure to where you're picked to what your contract has to match, right?
Not anymore. He's been on 4 different teams.
That's what I was gonna ask. Now that he's not signed an extension and stuff, that's eliminated, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
He's
I was like, because if they have to follow those rules, then sign the young guy.
No. That's only from the draft. You're only put into a pay scale from the draft because Sam Bradford got paid crazy amounts of money and played like 12 games. And then Jamarcus Russell followed that up. And they were like, you know what? Maybe we should put a rookie pay scale in place. So But no, Sam Darnold's no longer on that rookie contract. Now he was pick 3 in 2018. Now he just
Sorry, I was thinking it was like the NBA where like your max is determined by your pick and your awards and stuff.
No, the max in the NBA isn't determined by pick. It's determined by awards.
Yeah.
No, but so basically, yeah, he's pick 3. I'm just saying that I think you just sit JJ McCarthy. You sign Sam Darnold, you sit JJ McCarthy, and you develop him.
I mean, Jordan Love said like 3 years.
So how long are you signing Sam for?
3 years, just like they just signed Baker Mayfield.
So you're gonna have JJ sit for 4 total years, do the Jordan Love process.
My thing is like as much as I thought JJ McCarthy was going to be a good quarterback, I'm not getting rid of the proven, the dude I just seen do it with this team for an unproven guy. Now, if I bring back Sam Darnold and Sam Darnold sucks donkey dick, then I just make the switch to JJ McCarthy, and it's neither here nor there.
I'm just thinking about building the team. Like, you have JJ McCarthy on a rookie contract, you can go get a crazy DN and a crazy O-lineman and somebody else.
That's assuming JJ can play like Sam Darnold. We're making a big assumption about that kid.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, we're making a big assumption. We're moving on from a quarterback that just showed he could do it. Now, well, season's still early, right? Sam Darnold could turn into what Nevada thinks Sam Darnold is pretty easily. So, and then this whole conversation in a month and a half means nothing because Minnesota's 5-6. And Sam Darnold has thrown 12 interceptions in 4 games. You know what I mean? Like, so I personally, I'll take the proven is where I'm at on that. But it's fascinating to see that you guys are just like, no, they drafted JJ. They got to stick with him. So NFC South is not the worst division in football. That's my other takeaway. I'm so sick of people saying it. It's not the worst division. Eat a fucking dick. Anyone else got any other takeaways?
If you're not going to start JJ McCarthy, then why don't you draft Malik Neighbors or Roma Dunze and you pair that with Justin Jefferson? Then at this point, you got to play him next year. If I'm sorry, but like all those other players you could have taken,
they didn't know Sam Darnold was going to be the best quarterback in the NFC. Eric,
I'm just saying.
Did you know when they signed Sam Darnold, you were just like, there he's going to be the best quarterback in the NFC? I had a hunch, my fucking ass. Every single one of us picked Minnesota Vikings to finish last in this division. Do not forget that.
Have a backup quarterback starting. They go deep in the playoffs.
Sam Darnold wasn't the backup. He was brought in to be the starter.
He's a backup anywhere else he goes.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
He could have gone anywhere. Vegas, he starts.
I'm just egging you on, bro.
It's just crazy.
I think it's amazing what he's doing, and I'm happy for him because he got shitted on in New York.
He had a terrible team.
Yeah.
This goes back to like my thing. If I'm a GM and I got appointed to a new team, I'm not drafting a quarterback until I have a team that I can put around him that can do something. Until then, I'm going to go get someone else to fill the gap. Because it's what they're about to do to Drake May is borderline criminal. They're giving him the David Carr treatment.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of learning by fire.
My man's about to get sacked 4 times a game on average from here on out. So from week 6 until season's over, my man's getting hit 4 times a game on actual sacks. That's not QB hits, not pressures, not anything else. My man's just about to get lit the fuck up. About to get that Andrew Luck treatment. Jesus Christ. Any other takeaways?
Was it Sam Darnold or Zach Wilson that was seeing ghosts?
It was Sam Darnold.
Okay. So maybe he's exercised his demons.
On Monday Night Football, yeah. Maybe he's seeing the ghost now, but he understands they can't catch.
The ghost can't hurt you. It's okay.
Look, I can throw the football right through them. Fucking unbelievable. That's a hell of a. And the worst part is, it's like, I'm pretty sure it was Monday Night Football. So it was like, it's just no other football game for anyone to be watching. So anyone who watches football watched you say, I'm seeing ghosts out there.
Yes.
That's a bad look, dog. All right, last chance for takeaways from week 6. I think it just continues the trend. The first 4 weeks of the NFL are preseason, and now we're starting to see everyone get into to the flow of things. But let's go ahead and get into the slate.
There we go. All right. So next week's Thursday game is the Denver Broncos heading into the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are 1-point favorites. The over-under is 37.5.
We're the favorite. That's crazy.
And
starting Spencer
Broncos-
Rattler, dude.
Broncos money line is 102. Saints money line is minus 118. Minus 102, minus 118 for the Saints.
Broncos money line, and give me the over. I think points will be flowing in this one.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I can think of why the Saints must be favored is PS2 is more likely not going to play because he went out yesterday with a concussion. So doubtful that he's going to make it in time. So
Olave went out with a concussion too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so that matchup is a wash now.
So I don't know what else that they're necessarily seeing that we're not. But yeah, I'm with Jermaine. I think the points will hit for sure. I'll go with Broncos money line for now.
All right, is this the game that gets Dennis Allen fired?
Losing to the guy they traded 2 first for might be a bad look.
No, we didn't trade 2 firsts for them.
You got 2 first, right?
We got a first and a second.
First and a second.
Yeah, we got Kool-Aid McKinstry and Brian Brisset for him.
I don't think they fire him.
I just don't think you can lose to Sean Payton. You just can't lose to Sean Payton, man.
I think it'll intensify the talks.
I think they'll see what they get up to leading up to the bye. So they got Broncos, Chargers, Panthers, Falcons, Browns, then a bye. I think those 5 games will help decide whether they move on from them mid-year or not.
Who do we have again? Panthers, Chargers, Browns,
and Falcons.
After the Broncos.
Correct.
Bro, if we lose 2 more divisional games and get beat by Sean Payton, this is going to be a rough season for us.
And then if you end up losing somehow to the Deshaun Watson Browns fiasco. Yeah. Then it's gone. Bye-bye.
My man, my Dennis Allen, bro. Hey, look, someone's going to get a pretty good DC next year.
Yep. Or a secondary coach.
Whoever needs a good secondary, hire your boy DA, dude. I've defended him long enough. I can't do it anymore. Fuck. God damn it. Let's move to the next one.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Nevada. Case of beer, or you want to put a jersey on it? I think you got the upper hand, so I might go with case of beer.
Yeah, but it's Thursday game. Those ones are always weird.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm good for a case.
All right, bet. There it is. Case of beer. Put it in the dot. Put it in the dot.
All right.
Fucking Saints. Why do I keep betting on them? I can't quit.
All right. So the next game, or the first game on Sunday, is another London game. It is the New England Patriots at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are 5.5-point favorites. The over-under is 43. Patriots money line is plus 195.
Nevada.
Yeah. So this works into the one spread that I've been tracking this year. So far, as of October 14th, there have been 29 games this year with a spread of 5.5 or bigger. The Dogs are 21-8 against the spread and have won 13 of 29. So
Bro, it's crazy.
I'm going to take the Patriots on the spread. And man, these London games are so wacky. I'm not going to touch anything else.
I went froggy and went 302, but I picked the wrong quarterback last week. Because Caleb Williams had 300 and he had 300, right? 300 yards again, or am I tripping?
Mm-hmm. It was 304 touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, I remember the 4, but let me pull it up. No, 226 and 4.
Was that all? I could have sworn it was more than that.
He said his dad all. He kept
Yeah,
punching it into the end zone.
Yeah, 226.
Give me Patriots plus 5.5 and Drake May 2+ touchdowns.
Do the Jags board the plane without Dougie P?
In London?
Damn.
Say, hey man, here's your coach ticket back to Jacksonville.
Don't bother coming to pick your stuff up. We'll drop it off for you.
We'll leave it outside the gate.
Dude, it's crazy. This man has a Super Bowl and this team is just unresponsive.
Would you rather have Dennis Allen as your DC or Dougie P as your OC?
Next game is Detroit traveling into. I'll take Dennis Allen, man. I'll take Dennis Allen because I'm a firm believer that he is a very good defensive coordinator. I really do believe that. But
that's fair.
We cannot cover the tight end. I don't know if it's a personnel thing or if it's a scheme thing, but and then we gave him 100 to Juju Smith-Schuster, dog. I'm in a dark place, boys.
Luckily for you, the Broncos do not have any tight ends on the roster, so
dude, Greg Dulcich is a fucking bum. Next game.
Next game, we have the Aiden Hutchinson-less Detroit Lions heading into the undefeated off-the-bye Minnesota Vikings. Detroit Lions are 2-point dogs. The over-under is 49.5. Detroit's money line is plus 110.
This is where Detroit starts tanking, right, Eric?
Crumbling, dude. Just absolute shit show from here on out.
The only thing that crumbles easier is that cheese. So look, man, Minnesota coming off the bye. I think they have not necessarily. I'm not saying Detroit's coaches are worse, but I do think they have a coaching advantage. I like Kevin O'Connell off a bye with this offense, able to go up against Aaron Glenn and that defensive staff. And Brian Flores versus Ben Johnson is going to be an awesome matchup. But Brian Flores has been bringing the blitz this year, and he finally has a secondary man to play man in the back. So I'll take the over in this matchup and give me. I mean, I'll take Minnesota -2, dude. They only have to win by 3. This is essentially a pick 'em, though. I feel like these are two very close teams, but I'll take the home team, the team that's playing with heat. But the only concern is the bye week cooled off Sam Darnold, and I'll leave it there. Nevada.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the exact numbers, so I may have issues with this. But long story short, we'll use last season's because I don't have this season's pulled up. Jared Goff was the best quarterback against the blitz. He had 1623 yards against the blitz, which, as Jermaine alluded to, Brian Flores will probably be bringing it. They got two-headed monster and Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Sam Laporta, who has been a shell of himself this year compared to last year, but still very good talent. I would say this would be a pick-em game if it wasn't for Minnesota coming off the bye. I think that does give that slight edge to Minnesota. I'll go over on the points. Yeah, and I'll go with Minnesota to cover at -2, like Jermaine said. Just need a field goal.
Cool. Minnesota -2 is my lock of the week.
It's gonna be a fun fucking game. This is a game of the week.
Yeah.
But all right, Eric's got lock of the week.
The Lions will have 0 sacks.
We'll revisit this.
All right. Next game on Sunday is Houston Texans heading into the Green Bay Packers. The Texans are 2.5-point dogs. The over-under is 47.5. Texans money line is plus 124. I think if I read this right, this is the 4th most picked combo for Super Bowl. Let me go look that up again.
If the Detroit-Minnesota game is the game of the week, this is game 1B of the week. 2 fantastic quarterbacks. I think the over on the points will easily hit. I mean, you're talking a score of low 20s for both of them. That's not they should probably hit that by the third quarter. So I'm going to go over on the points. I'll take the Packers on the spread. And I will go also with Stroud and Love to both throw 3+ touchdowns.
Jesus, 3?
3 each.
Fuck Joe Mixon and Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. It's going to be a shootout.
Man, I don't like Green Bay's defense. Give me the Texans plus 2.5 and over 47.5.
Anything else on this one?
Joe Mixon's back, and with Nico Collins out, betting on him to get a touchdown is pretty good money. I didn't see any lines right now because it's Monday, but
Maybe a couple receiving touchdowns, perhaps.
He caught one last week.
There you go.
All right, next game.
All right, so we got the following game is the Tennessee Titans heading into Buffalo to play the Bills.
Oh, let's skip that next one. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Buffalo is 8.5-point favorites. The over/under is 42. Tennessee money line is plus 380.
Can Buffalo score enough points to cover 9?
Against Tennessee, yeah.
Tennessee's defense is good, man.
My question is, can Tennessee score enough points for the total to be over 42?
Look, if you think Tennessee can cover, then you should bet the over.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. It's hitting this over spread of 5.5, but
I wish Will Levis could have shown me something by now. I'm good. I don't want nothing on this one. Maybe I was serious about that skip.
All right. So the next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks heading into Atlanta to play the Falcons. The Falcons are 3-point favorites. The over/under is 50.5. If you want Seahawks money line, it's plus 130.
West Coast traveling east, right?
Mm-hmm.
Morning game?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this might be a statement game for the Falcons, bro. Give me. This seems crazy, but I'm taking another over, and this is a high over. Give me the over 50.5. And I'll take the Falcons -3. Fuck it. I'm feeling froggy. Let's go. Double down on my NFC South isn't the worst division. These fucking schmucks.
Nevada, any juice for you?
I'll take the Falcons to cover. They're both defenses, or not both, but combined, their defenses give up 47 points per game, which is not that far off from that 50, even though it's incredibly high. That being said, their offenses combined score 48 a game. So I'm going to take the under 50.5. And yeah, the Falcons to cover the spread.
All right. The next game, we have the Miami Dolphins heading into Indianapolis to play the Colts. Colts are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under is 43.5. And if you want Dolphins money line, it's plus 160.
Is Anthony Richardson starting? If he's not starting, I want Colts -3.5, and I think that's easy money. Because Flacco's out there flinging that football all over the field.
I don't know if we have that info.
We don't have that info. Just put in parentheses next to it. Colts -3.5.
If Joe plays.
Yeah, if Joe starts. If Iron Dick Flacco takes the field. And if not, if Anthony Richardson's playing, give me that Miami Dolphins plus 3.5. That's where I'm at. And I want nothing to do with this over-under.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the Colts minus 3.5 regardless of who plays, because Miami has shown they are a rudderless ship without Tua. They currently average 12 points a game on offense. That's for the entire season. So that was with what, 2.5 games of Tua, plus now the last 3 or 4 with what's his name, Tyler Huntley.
He hasn't started them all, but yeah, because Skylar Thompson started a ball game.
Yeah. So regardless of who plays for the Colts, I think they'll be able to score enough to get over 12 points a game that Miami is currently showing. So I'll take my Colts to take the spread. But yeah, that over under, I don't know. It could be like a 31-13 game. I ain't messing with that.
Go ahead and remove that Miami pick from my thing because Nevada dropped some stats on my noggin. And then let's move into the next game.
But you still only want it if Flacco plays, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not betting Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson could go out there and score 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And also that's it.
12-12 game.
He could score 12 points for the defense as well with those pick sixes, dog.
All right. The next game we have the Philadelphia Eagles heading into New York to play the Giants. The Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under is 43.5. If you want Giants money line, it's plus 154. What do you guys got?
Eric, I want to hear what you got. This is your team.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be. We suck. Everyone's terrible.
Hold on, man. No.
Sirianni's getting fired.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I think Saquon's gonna go off. I do have a lot of bad stuff to say about the Eagles, but I have a lot of good stuff to say about them. But to me, what this game comes down to is we're gonna make sure we feed the ball. Fingers crossed.
Oh, Saquon revenge game.
Saquon revenge game. So I would take Eagles minus 3.5, and I would take the over. But actually, no, I wouldn't take the over because I don't know if the Giants could score.
I almost took the Giants spread just because I'm actively rooting against the Eagles now.
That's fine. Root against them. I hope your stadium blows up. But
that's fine.
It's just.
But I hope your stadium blows up.
The only thing
so
to me, the only thing is I'm just solely banking on Saquon going off against his old team. That's why I think we're gonna cover.
And they just lost somebody on the D line. Kayvon Thibodeau is out for a while.
That's huge.
I think he's on IR.
Yeah. That's why I said a while because I didn't remember how many games. 4 to 6 weeks, maybe.
Yeah,
because he had a surgery. I'm not sure if it was elbow or ankle or what exactly it was, but
so if you guys want some more information about it, so we did lose Slay to a knee injury. We lost Jordan Mailata to a hamstring injury. Dallas Goedert got a hamstring injury, so we will be limited, but it's still the Giants.
Yeah, Giants put up 7 points on Sunday, which is kind of why I think they cover. But Saquon revenge game.
Yeah.
I'll take Eagles minus 3.5. And I don't want nothing else.
Nevada?
Yeah, I think Neighbors should be back. I haven't heard anything crazy that he's got a 2 concussion, so he should be back for this game. Devin Singletary, TBD. Someone pulled his groin, didn't rub it out for him, so that could be interesting as well. If both of them play, I think they cover. So I think the bet I will put on there, though, is Saquon 2+ tutties for that revenge factor.
So that actually might be a good bet because he's alternated weeks where he scored. And he didn't score last week. So he's perfect. 2 for 2. He scored multiple touchdowns in every week that he scored. And then if he doesn't score, it's like if he either gets multiple touchdowns or he gets no touchdowns is what I'm trying to say.
Feast or famine.
Yeah, pretty much. Following game, the next game is another divisional rival game. Cincinnati heading into Cleveland to play the Browns. The Bengals are 5-point favorites. The over-under on this is 43. And Cleveland money line is plus 185.
Bro. Everything screams Cincinnati minus 5, but I want Cleveland plus 5 for some reason. I just haven't decided yet.
Oh.
Yeah. After that slow start, first week, I think 2 weeks in, Joe Burrow has figured it out. He's now at just under 1,600 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, only 2 picks on the year. Jerome Ford will be interesting to see if he decides or if he's able to play or not. Let's see, 43. I'll go over on the points. I think because I'm a sadist, I'm guessing. I don't know how the Deshaun Watson offense can make up points, but I'll go. Man, if I go with Cincinnati spread, it's going to bite me in the ass. I just know it is.
Do it. Take it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Cincinnati cover spread.
Nick Chubb's back. The energy he brings to the locker room is going to completely change the vibes. It's a division matchup. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be nasty. Give me Cleveland +5. I think the emotional return, the crowd. I think Cleveland has the narrative to cover 5 points. Now, if I had any sort of plums, I would take Cleveland money line because everything tells you not to take Cleveland money line. So fuck it. Give me Cleveland money line. And we'll move into the next game before I change my goddamn mind.
All right. So the next game starts our afternoon slate. We have Carolina heading into Washington to play the Commanders. The Commanders are 7.5-point favorites. The over-under is 52. If you want Carolina money line, it's +300.
Nobody wants that, but appreciate you giving that to us.
I just got to read it, dude.
Give me the over 52, and I'm going with Washington to cover.
Yep, exact same. This would fall into the 5.5 spread, but again, the caveat is if it's the Panthers on that 5.5, don't bother. So
yeah, because they were one of the ones who failed last week.
Yep. Manders -7.5 and over on points.
We have Las Vegas heading into LA to play the Rams. The Rams are 5.5-point favorites. This over-under is 43, and if you want Raiders money line, it's +200.
Unbelievable difficult game to pick, but the Rams are coming off a bye, and I'll fade Nevada's stat here. I'll go -5.5 and over 43. I think the Rams by themselves score 30 points in this game. Is Cooper Kupp back this game?
Questionable. So interesting enough, their stats for the Raiders and the Rams, they are damn near identical. So offensive points, both of them score 18 points a game. Both of them give up 27 points a game. So threading the needle as far as who takes the cake on each of those. I will. Man, those Raiders though, they've been getting blown out these last 2 weeks.
Bro, Aiden O'Connell is not better than Gardner Minshew, and I do not understand why Gardner Minshew's benched.
And it very well could be that he comes back,
mid-game.
Mid-game and lights it up. So I'm going to take Raiders to cover and over on the points.
Raiders to cover and the over. All right. Ooh, next game is fascinating.
All right. So the next game we have is the Kansas City Chiefs heading into San Francisco to play the 49ers. The Niners are 1-point favorites. The over-under is 47, and Chiefs money line is even money.
Under 47, and I'll take 49ers always let me down. Give me the 49ers money line.
Nevada?
Chiefs coming off of a bye. Andy Reid is 21-3 coming off of a bye, which is 13-3 with the Eagles, 8-2 with the Chiefs. 49ers cannot seem to hold a fourth quarter lead, which is usually when Patty Mahomes and them turn it on in their miraculous fourth quarter comebacks. So give me I'll go over on points and Chiefs money line.
wonder if this game can go into overtime. Whatever. All right, next game we have our Sunday night game is the New York Jets heading into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Steelers are 1.5-point favorites.
Disgusting. I won't watch this game.
The over-under is 36.5. If you want Jets money line, it's plus 110.
I'm not. I don't want anything. No. Go ahead, Nevada.
Yeah, we'll see what the Monday night game has in store for the Jets to see if their offense finally comes alive now that Hackett isn't the OC. But yeah, this game is. I don't know if you could have a more boring Sunday night game, except for
yesterday's game.
Maybe the Dolphins and the Colts.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Well, actually, the Titans and the Bills, because that could be a blowout. But Dolphins and Colts, if it's Anthony Richardson Colts.
Why are we back to 2 more Monday Night Football? Sorry, Nevada. I just
I was going to bring that up too. I'm not.
Nothing.
Just saying you don't want any action, dude. Just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself.
I was about to. But yeah, you cut me off just in time.
I'll take the over. No, dude, you don't want it. You don't want it, dude. Oh, disgusting. Let's get into these dumb Monday night games. I'm so annoyed with this.
All right. So the first Monday night game is Baltimore heading into Tampa Bay. Baltimore is 3.5-point favorites. The over-under is 48. If you want Tampa Bay money line, it's plus 150.
I do want the Tampa Bay money line. Buccaneers, even when we pick futures, even when people pick who makes the playoffs and who wins the division, we always seem to just fucking forget that the Buccaneers are good at football. They're on their way to win this division a 4th straight time. And Baker Mayfield's playing lights out. Baltimore's pass defense can't stop anything. They can stop the run, which is good because the Bucs can't really run the football unless it's the Saints. So, yeah, take Baker Mayfield props. This is what you should be taking in this game. But I'll take Bucs money line.
Yeah,
I like the idea of Baker Mayfield props. I'll take the over. I think that's about all I'll take on that one.
All right. And to round out our week, we have another divisional game. The Los Angeles that's never mind. Sorry, spaced out. We have the Los Angeles Chargers heading into Arizona to play the Cardinals.
Divisional game.
Sorry, dude. I just saw LA Cardinals and I put it together. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. The over/under is 44.
Wow.
If you want Cardinals money line, it's plus 120.
The Chargers are the favorites?
Dude, they look good.
That's crazy. Dude, the Chargers played nobody.
I'm just kidding, dude.
They played the fucking Broncos. Let's see. I'm going to go look at their games. So they lost to the Chiefs 17-10. They lost to the Steelers 20-10. They beat the Panthers 26-3. They beat the Raiders 22-10. And they beat the Broncos 23-16. Yeah, the Cardinals are better than their 3 teams they beat. Give me Cardinals plus 2.5 then at home. Absolutely.
All right. Anything else?
Nah.
I will take the Chargers spread. Chargers have a top 10 and in a handful of cases, top 5 defense. They're the number 1 scoring defense in the league. The Cardinals are bottom 5 in the league for defense, particularly when it comes to scoring. Granted, Chargers don't score as much, but they're only getting outscored by the Cardinals by, looks like, 3 or 4 points. So I think they'll be able to hold down the Cardinals. Remains to be seen if Marvin Harrison is going to play. He should, I would imagine, with that extra day being a Monday night game. But that concussion wasn't good considering how he just flopped back to the ground after getting up. So
Chargers have a top 5 defense. You rank these offenses for me, Nevada. No blind 5. I'll just give you all 5 and you rank them. Raiders, Panthers, Steelers, Chiefs, Broncos.
As far as like among those 5, who's the best?
Who's the best? Because that's whose Chargers defense has played.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I guess maybe their offense hasn't been good this year, but all right. So Chiefs first.
It's the Chiefs' offense is just fine. Probably the Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Steelers, Raiders, Panthers.
A lot harder than it sounded. I'm just like who they haven't played anybody. If Marvin Harrison's playing this game should be fun. I think the over hits, but Marvin Harrison is on my fantasy team, so the odds are against him because everyone keeps getting hurt. I'm running out of bodies.
I got nobody else I can send you, dude.
Dude, everyone got mad and then Devonta Smith went off, and I'm just like, he had a better game than Jaden Reed. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I'm so annoyed with people. People are just dumb. You guys got anything else on this slate? Any scores? Any interceptions? Any props?
I like what Nevada said about the Saquon 2+ touchdowns. That's excellent, just based off history and who he's playing. And then for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I really like what you said because I actually went and looked at the stats. Anytime Baltimore plays somebody who has a decent quarterback, take the over on passing for them. It's crazy how bad they are covering that.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. I didn't realize. I thought they were like an excellent defense.
No, they'll stop any running back you put in front of them, without a shadow of doubt. They will. They absolutely can do that. They will do that. But no, their defense is not. They miss McDonald. I'll tell you that much. Seahawks love having him.
Something you may want to keep an eye on. I maybe a little bit too far past, but the playing surface in Tampa, it could be completely
that's right,
jacked up with all the hurricane stuff. Granted, they may have had enough time to fix it up a bit, but if that's the case, it could be a very slow turf, and it might be more of a ground and pound game. But it could be something to consider.
If that's the case, then Ravens should take it.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry will just fucking shit on your chest.
Yeah, it could be 3 feet of snow or pristine days. Derrick Henry's going to Derrick Henry.
Relax, he's not that good. He's not that good, dude. He's not a Hall of Famer. Man's just 30 years old, terrorizing the league.
The dude basically patented his stiff arm. I know every player stiff arms. Every running back has got a stiff arm, but nobody's got a stiff arm like Derrick Henry.
He's so good this year.
That thing is a weapon.
How many touchdowns is Derrick? Can you pull up Derrick Henry's stats for us?
I think he's at 8 right now.
That's it. Season? That's it. Seems a little low.
Yeah, because I think he went into the league going at he had 6. He was tied in the league lead, if I'm not mistaken.
So he is first in yards at 704. He's first in touchdowns at 8. Second is Kamara at 6. And Montgomery at 6.
Didn't Kamara get like 4 of those in week 1?
He got 4 against Dallas. That was week 2.
He also has the long this year of 87. And he's first in 117.3 per game.
Yards?
Yeah.
100.3, you said?
117.3. Jordan Mason is second at 101.5. Saquon is third at 96.4.
Sheesh.
Derrick Henry only has 1 fumble, and he recovered it. And he leads the league in first down rushes. God dang.
Real quick, while we're talking about King Henry, have you guys been keeping track with Alston Jeffrey at Boise State?
Austin Genty, yeah.
Genty, thank you.
And before
Ashton Jonty, he's good. Good at football.
The only reason I know about him is because I'm in desperate need of running backs in my fantasy league. And the true GM over here has been pointing out running backs for me to watch, and he was probably the first name he said.
Before a football game was played this year, it was August something, and I told him, like, that's a name you need to watch. Now, did I think he was going to be winning the Heisman and having 1,000 yards of touchdowns? That's absolutely not. It's insane.
So he is currently on track to beat Barry Sanders' season single records that he had at OK State. Let me see if I can.
What are the records? They're ridiculous. Isn't it like 32 touchdowns or something like that?
So he is, so he is on pace to have 2,500 rush yards, which would be 132 shy of Barry Sanders. And I believe the touchdowns he's on pace for 38, and Barry Sanders had 37.
That's just ridiculous. Barry Sanders is ridiculous.
I want the 101 so bad.
And what's crazy is that Iowa also has a very good running back in Caleb Johnson. He's only 300 yards behind Janty.
Iowa, you said?
Correct, Iowa. So Sanders finished the 88 season with 2,850 in yards, and I believe it was 37 touchdowns.
Yeah, I thought it was 32, so 37 is even more than I thought.
I could be wrong about that. Let me pull it up, 1988 real quick.
Yeah, this is how good Barry Sanders is.
Barry Sanders, 1988 season. 2,850 rush yards, 237 yards a game, 7.5 yards a carry, 44 touchdowns.
That's counting as receiving?
It must be, yeah.
So, do you have the game log? Have you ever gone through the game log for that season? Go through the game log of his yards per game.
All righty.
And touchdowns if they have it.
All right, so 88 season, correct?
Right.
Barry Sanders, 1988. So he goes 178, 3 touchdowns, only 2 of them rushing. 157, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing. 304, 5 touchdowns, all rushing. 174, 4 touchdowns, all rushing. 189, 4 touchdowns rushing. 154, 2 touchdowns. 320, 3 touchdowns. 215, 2 touchdowns. 312, 5 touchdowns. 293, 4 touchdowns. 332, 4 touchdowns. And 222, 5 touchdowns.
I think I heard the low was 154.
154 against Mizzou.
His low was 154 yards.
They lost 2 games that year.
Just a football field and a half. That's just low for the game. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. You guys got anything else for the 10s and 10s?
Hopefully the Dodgers can keep this up and get shut out. We're halfway home here in game 2.
Hell yeah. Follow us on Instagram, the artist formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube at Podcast Room303. Follow our sister pod, Revenge of the Pod, on all things social and wherever you get your podcasts. For myself, Jermaine Clo-Mendez, for my co-host, and for the executive producers, the EPE, and the Nutty Putty. We'll see you next time when you come on down and step into the room.